I love our neighborhood. And right now I've got some ladies in here that I personally know, but I'm going to let them introduce themselves. You are?
I am Nikisha Harris.
And I am Michelle Barnett, and we are with the Junior League of Daytona Beach Diaper Bank.
I love the diaper bank. It's funny because I never knew we even had a diaper bank. Isn't that crazy?
I didn't either.
And I have been in this community for 40 years, okay?
Me too.
And I became a junior leaguer, and I find out we have a diaper bank. And I was like, could you imagine what I could have done for 40 years?
Exactly.
Better late than never.
I know, that is true. But now that I know, but there's listeners that are tuning in right this very minute, and they have no clue what it is, can you please explain?
Yes, so we serve Volusia and Flagler counties. We partner with about 16 other nonprofits to distribute diapers once a month to the community. And last league year, we distributed over 129,000 to the community. And this league year so far, the past 2 months, we've distributed 24,000 diapers.
In 1 month?
In 2 months.
Okay, 2 months.
Yes.
That's crazy. I mean, the need must be overwhelming.
It is. It's increasing. We're getting more partner requests, increased diaper quantity requests.
So how do we do that? So like somebody's listening right now, and how do we even get a hold of you guys? Because I know when I first started 3 years ago, you could be an individual that needed diapers, and we
Yes.
really are overwhelmed, right? And so we want to go through our partners, right?
Absolutely. That's the primary way we distribute is through partners. You can email us at diaperbank@jldb.org. If you need any information, we can connect you with how to get involved. If someone needs diapers, we can connect you to appropriate resources. That's a great place to start. You can also check out our website, daytonabeach.jl.org, for the Junior League website.
So I'm a business or a person listening right now, and I go, well, how do I even partner with you? Because, it sounds really good, but who are these people that we give diapers to? How do we get a hold of them? Can we just call them as an individual and say, I need diapers? What is the format of what I need to do as a business owner and as an individual?
As a business, if you'd like to contribute or get diapers, you can email the Diaper Bank and we can connect you. We're starting a drive next week to collect diapers, so you can email us if you'd like to participate in that. And an individual also can email that email address. That's a great place to start.
Now, what do you mean you're doing a diaper drive?
Well, next week is National Diaper Need Awareness Week.
Yay.
And so,
Yay!
yes, we're very
Excited.
excited. We've been staging collection boxes and flyers.
I have listeners
Oh,
that
yay.
been bringing in diapers.
Awesome. Yay.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Yes.
Diapers that we can show. It's that easy. Go out
Yay.
and shop.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And then WAPN and me I'm a thing about weapons.
Those are, yeah.
So
we're
much
getting,
needed.
You have
So needed.
50 things of wet ones.
Oh my gosh, thank
we
you.
are so grateful.
Yeah, just
OMG.
thank you.
Yes.
We need baby wipes also.
Yes.
We
Not just diapers.
Yes.
And you know what's funny about
Yes.
that is the first year that I helped get diapers together, I only did diapers, okay?
Right.
And last year, people were donating and saying, I want you to get diapers or whatever. And I said, well, what about wet ones? I mean, so last year we did 100 things of wet ones with our 20,000 diapers.
I remember trying to carry those.
Yeah,
and I was like, this box
that
is
was
heavy.
really exciting, right? And I was like, so this year, I decided, I've got to step back a little on a couple things, but I could still do interviews and I could still
Right.
shop, right?
Right.
So I run up to the store yesterday, and I'm getting all these wet ones. And do you know how many people stopped me in the
Really?
store? And I got to explain my story,
Aw.
and I think that probably is not better than 20,000 diapers when I say that, but that's the way it goes.
Right.
It's like that old thing, telephone, when you tell one person, they tell the person,
Yep.
tell the person. I felt like literally, I'd say 5 people stopped me in the store.
great. Oh, wow.
And because, I'm not young, so it's not like they knew I had 15 kids at home, So they
Yeah.
said, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm a junior leaguer. And I said, we are in the middle of a diaper drive, and I feel that they should get wet ones also. And they go, what do you mean? And so I said, well, you can donate. And so it was really neat just to have a conversation over pushing a cart
Yes.
with 50 things of wet ones in it.
Yes.
And so it's that easy, isn't it?
It is,
It
yeah.
is.
When I'm picking up diapers for the diaper bank, I get asked too, like, what are you doing with all these diapers? And I
Well,
say,
remember
they're for a
last year when
diaper
we
bank.
were unloading the trailer, actually.
Oh, yeah, guy stopped.
Remember? And he said, well, how can I get for my granddaughter, I think it was.
Yep, and he emailed me, and we got him the information he needed. Mhm.
And it was just from seeing these people unload into a building. What were they doing? And so I think that way needs to be more relevant or out there because, like I said, 3 years ago, I didn't know about the diaper bank.
I didn't
Yeah.
either. I had
know.
no clue until I started volunteering. with
And
the
I know
junior
I came to a diaper packing night. So will you explain a diaper packing night so people can know what that is even?
Yes, so once a month, a minimum of once a month, we prepare the diapers. We repack what is donated to us into packs of 25. So when the partners are ordering, they order per a pack of 25. And so we wrap those and we relabel them with the size number. And then we have our orders from the community partners, and we'll work on packing those as well.
So why do you do 25?
That's part of the National Diaper Bank Network standard. You do 25 to 50 per child per month. And then if it's up to the community partners if they think that that family needs more than that.
And really, when you think about it, newborns, I think, use like 10 a day, right? And as they start to grow, we don't need as many diapers, right? Or is that opposite?
Not necessarily.
I think
I love her face.
No, because I have a 1-year-old grandson and he goes through a lot.
Does
they
he?
drink more.
Okay,
You know,
so
it's like
see, I
since
thought
he
it was the opposite.
Yeah, no, it's like he drinks a lot more. So
yeah, it can be up to 50 a week is an estimate.
Okay, so we do that now. Are these free given out to these people, or how's it go?
They are free, so we fund the diaper bank through the Junior League of Daytona Beach, and then we also rely on donations and grants to help fund the diapers, and they're free to the people that receive them.
So right now, going into this week that is happening, I'm so excited to be able to hand you all this stuff today. What do you tell people? Is there boxes around town? They can bring them to WAPN, just like this morning. Somebody brought them to WAPN, and they're like, is it okay? And I go, yeah. And I actually have a box outside, like for the UPS or at FedEx. People bring and put in there, and that is fine. So I have no problem you dropping them off here at WAPN. But where else can we find boxes in the area? Do you have a list, or how do we do that?
It's going to be posted on our social media here, hopefully the end of this week, and we have over 25 locations in the community in Ormond Beach, Port Orange, New Smyrna Beach, all around.
Daytona?
And Daytona, yes. So keep an eye on our social media for other locations. We also have a wish list for Amazon and Walmart, and people can purchase off there, and it gets delivered straight to us.
What is the biggest need? Is there a certain size that's the biggest need? Wet one's the biggest? What is your biggest need right now?
The largest sizes 4 and up.
And diapers or pull-ups, or what is that, or both?
Yes, so about sizes 4 through 7 is what we have, and then we also have pull-ups sizes 2T up to 5T, and then wipes would be great too. We're getting increased requests for wipes.
I don't know, but this year I just have this thing about wipes. I really do. I mean, because I could see every package that we do, if we could add a thing of wipes, would be wow.
Right.
You know,
even if they don't request them, you know.
right. Just because, I use wipes for everything. You know what I'm saying? So I would encourage anybody that's listening today or partnering with us or whatever, it's that easy. Maybe when you're grocery shopping this week, grab them, any size really, but the bigger ones they need, but any size is a blessing. Maybe grab, the wipes. If you go into your apps for the store you're going to, a lot of times they have the coupons right there that you can click on, or they can have BOGOs. And so I'm a BOGO kind of girl. People laugh at me, but I buy BOGOs with the intention of giving half of it away.
Gotcha.
And the reason why is because I'm going to eat that peanut butter anyways, or whatever it is. Okay? I'm buying the peanut butter, I'm going to eat it. But if it's on a BOGO, why don't I bless somebody?
Exactly.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I look at that as anything, when I knew you guys were coming this morning, I said, well, they can't come and I not have anything. And then a listener heard me talking about it, because I've been talking about it on my morning show about this. And a listener came by today and said, here, I have this. And it's that easy. If every single person just did something.
Yes.
And you think, well, I can't afford it. Well, you can get a thing of wet ones for $1, sometimes $2, $3, and there's always coupons on diapers.
Yeah.
And so start doing that. I know when my children were expecting my grandchildren, the moment they told me they were expecting, every single week when we went grocery shopping, I either bought diapers or wet ones in different sizes and stuff. So when my grandchild was born, we had a whole closet of wet ones and different size diapers. And if they weren't opened, the store would allow us to exchange, to a different size of the same thing. And it's so funny because one of the kids goes, well, we don't need that. We can afford it. And I was like, I'm not doing it because you couldn't afford it. I was doing it because you'll be amazed how many the child goes through.
Right.
Because if you've never had a baby, you don't realize.
Don't know. Yeah.
And then they're like, wow, that really helped.
That's amazing. That's great thinking.
But it's a little tip, and I feel that way that it's not only next week at Junior League. It's an ongoing thing that we need diapers, right?
Absolutely.
Year round.
Yeah, year round. So tell us the best way to get you diapers. Is it to go on that wish list from our website? What would you say is the best, quickest way?
The wish list is easiest. You can shop from home. I'll make sure to post that when you get this posted, the link to that. And then also, if you're in town and you see a donation collection box, it'll have the QR code. If you're close to a store, you can drop diapers in the collection box or scan that QR code, and you can get the links to our Walmart and Amazon wish
We are
list.
turning QR codes, aren't we? I remember when they first came out, nobody would do it, right? And now, since COVID, it's like you go into restaurants and stuff and you don't even get a menu anymore.
Nope.
You got to do the QR code.
I know, it's crazy.
So why don't we jump all on it and do it? It's super easy to do, and it's a great way to do it. And really, people, just go buy something and just be a blessing. And I prayed over all those wet ones for all the little people
We
that are
really
going to get them.
appreciate it.
Well, all the little people that are going to get them, we take it for granted. And we could change a life by just helping somebody out, couldn't we?
Yes.
Okay, give us all that social media information one last time and how we can best get a hold of you to help you.
So if you look up the Junior League of Daytona Beach, find us on Facebook and Instagram. And then if you'd like to speak to the Diaper Bank, email diaperbank@jldb.org.
And I have to say, you're really good about returning the emails and stuff. Sometimes
Thank
you email
you.
somebody and you're like, hello.
Sitting
'Cause
waiting.
When you're in the mood to give or you want to drop off something, it's kind of like you want to do it right then. And you're very good about responding right away.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
And then you said also you're going to have that list of where the boxes are all over town.
Yes, that'll get posted on our social media soon. More people are wanting to join, so we're focusing on finalizing the list.
Okay. And then if you have diapers, wet ones, and you just want to bring them to WAPN, everybody knows where I'm at. Like I said, if I'm not here, there is a green crate in front of the station. Put them in there. A camera will trigger off, so I know they're in there. They're safe. I'll run back up here and get them. But I love doing anything to help the community. And how many are we trying to raise next week?
The goal is 20,000.
Ow.
I know.
That's easy.
It is. So I can't wait.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's funny that I say it's easy because we worked really hard to come
You
up with
did.
20,000
Yes,
diapers.
you did.
But and with all the people listening right now and all the women that we have in Junior League of Daytona Beach, if we all do something, I think since we're having that thing on the 18th, it should be a requirement. We should send out a little
pack of
thing
diapers.
that says, plus coming, we need to bring, okay, I know, you can tell I'm in marketing. I think we should bring wet ones or diapers that night.
Yeah, we're going to have to hear all these ideas. That's a great idea.
But you know what I'm saying?
Awesome
Because
idea.
like if you're going to a baby shower,
That's
then
it.
what they do is they'll say, besides the gift, they always say, well, enter the diaper thing or enter this thing.
The
So
raffle.
why don't we do that if you're coming to the event? Because we got a lot of ladies coming on the 18th. If we just put it out there and said, hey, ladies, we need pull-ups that night or whatever, let's do it.
That's a great idea. I
Yes.
love
Okay,
it.
Michelle, I'm
I love
expecting
it.
you to pull that one off.
Yes, ma'am.
Look, on
Well,
top
then
of it.
that night, but then when we're there that night, right, and everybody's walking through the doors with pull-ups, could you imagine her face?
I would be so
I
happy.
know.
I'd be standing there. Thank you. Thank you.
And see, just to see that beautiful smile, I would bring pull-ups,
Yes,
wouldn't you?
yes.
Thank
I will
you.
bring something, diapers, wipes, anything.
Right,
You
just
know,
to see
just
her
to-
smile because
yeah.
I know it's just in your heart. I mean, you're doing this with the love.
I
And
love it.
I know you do. And, I love blessing. So I think that would be an amazing thing to do at our next meeting.
Yes.
Yes.
I think so too.
Well, thank you, ladies. I love you. I
you
love
too,
being a
Jelly.
Junior Leaguer with you.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a wonderful,
Yes.
great